No, I didn't fail math class, Bucky Brooks. We're just going to say we're at the halfway mark of the season after Week 8. Time to take a look back at the first half and talk about who you think are the MVPs of the first 8 weeks of the season. And I think we saw a game on Monday night that absolutely cemented why Cam Newton should be number 3.
Yeah, Cam Newton is definitely in the conversation. And look, we can talk about the Carolina Panthers winning primarily because of their defense and the running game, but he's the catalyst for that running game. He's a quarterback that uses his legs and his arm to make plays, and they feature him particularly down in the red zone as their primary short yardage back. And so when you look at the numbers would suggest that he doesn't deserve to be in the conversation. But really, when you go to the things that matter, 11 straight regular season wins. He's gotten these guys off to a 7-0 start, and they've scored more points through the first 7 games than any other team in franchise history. I think he deserves to be in the conversation.
Yeah, and you mentioned the numbers. The one that stands out to me, too, is completion percentage at 54.2. That rate, all these numbers are not what you normally see from an MVP, but that's 7-0. That's the number that you're most focused on.
Yeah, that is the number that you're most focused on. And also, their offense is a little different because it's a little more vertical based. So they push the ball down the field, meaning that completion percentage is going to come down a little bit.
Let's move to another guy that a lot of people didn't think would be anywhere near this conversation coming into this season, and that's Andy Dalton. You look at how he had played in recent years. A lot of people felt he plateaued. This year, another level.
Yeah, he's playing at another level. I think Hugh Jackson done a great job of putting him in his comfort zone. When I see Andy Dalton, I'm seeing a guy that is confident, he's decisive, he's making plays when it matters. There you see the touchdown to interception ratio, the passer rating well over 100. That's the kind of production and performance you want from a guy that can lead your team. And the weapons they have on the outside, A.J. Green, Mohamed Sanu, Marvin Jones, Tyler Eifert emerging as a top tight end. They have everything that you look for in an offense. Andy Dalton's been doing a great job of really being what I call a pass-first point guard. He's just allowing his guys to make plays on the perimeter.
And it seems like he's cut down on those back-breaking mistakes, and even when he does make them, like in the Steelers game, fourth-quarter interceptions, obviously never what you want to throw, he bounced back and led that team to a win.
It's kind of crazy. I saw a stat. He has like 16 game-winning drives since he's taken over. He's only behind like Tony Romo during that period. Says a lot about his ability to play in the clutch. Doesn't get a lot of credit for it because they haven't done it in the postseason. I think they kind of break through that barrier this year.
All right, a guy who's done it in the regular season, in the postseason, in the preseason, you name any season, he's gotten it done. You're number one guy.
I mean, it's not even close. I think this guy's playing at the highest level, and it's crazy to think that a 38-year-old quarterback can play the best football of his career. But that's what Tom Brady's doing. There you see 20 touchdowns, 1 interception, passer rating 115.8. He is doing it in a spectacular fashion. I know we always talk about Rob Gronkowski, but the rest of their guys are not necessarily stellar guys or Pro Bowl players. The fact that he's so accurate, does a great job of creating opportunities for those guys to make plays on the run. Everything should go to Tom Brady. He deserves this award.
And he's top 5 in attempts, too. So he's getting plenty of opportunities to throw picks, and he just has been super clean.
You know, he's the ultimate game manager. And when people hear game manager, they kind of shriek and curl up at the word. But what I'm saying is he doesn't make mistakes. He plays the game in a winning fashion, doesn't turn the ball over, allows his guys to make plays, and he does it better than anyone that we've seen do it in recent history.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Bucky. Hold on a second. I'm looking here. I see Cam, I see Andy Dalton, I see Tom Brady. I don't see Aaron Rodgers on this list at all.
No. Part of the reason I don't have Aaron Rodgers up there is because, look, their offense doesn't rank as one of the top offenses in football, and he only ranks 22nd, I want to say, in passing yards. So I can't give him all of the kudos that I give those other guys because I think those other guys are doing it with less, and I think they're actually playing better than Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, and I think when you have a 77-yard passing night, that takes you off.
That brings you down a little bit.
A little bit. Well, will any of these guys get some help via trades? Today is the trade deadline. Keep up with all the happenings and the movings and shakings in the NFL at NFL.com.